Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing out there today? I am your commissioner, Eddie Zamora, and welcome to our Week 10 episode for the Epic League. What a Week 9 we just had. I'll never forget that 102.7 or 102.6 victory by Ricky over Manfred. What a game, what happened is so close. It just goes to show you every inch, every catch, every play can make the key difference. And wow, what a way to keep your season alive, Ricky. Congratulations. And man, Valerie and Mo put up the fight of the year and probably what was the highest scoring matchup of the year. I'm lucky to have survived that. Christian McCaffrey came in for one game, and that was the one game I needed him to come back for. Man, what a game, what a week. And could just jump right into it. Here are our Week 10 standings. At number 1, we have still your Silicon Valley 319ers. Number 2, Edwin Shadowband Big Ballers. 3 is Andrew at 6-3. 4 is yours truly. 5 is G at 5-4. Yassine at 4-5 is number 6. The number 7 we have Graz de Schroeders at 3-6. We have Manfred right there at 3-6. At number 8, George is number 9 at 3-6, and at number 10 is Ricky, still alive with 2-7. So playoffs is week 14. We are now week 10. We have this week and literally a couple of weeks left to decide this. The top 6 teams will make the playoffs, and at number 6 right now is Yassine at 4-5. A couple of key matchups this week to see if there's any separation of that. As far as him making the playoffs, it's really close, guys. This season is we have the elite like Riley, Edwin, and Andrew, and then you got the middle of the road with me, G, Yassine, and then we have still and everyone else now have proven to put up a lot of points, just not a lot of wins. And now it's that time to basically win, or that's it. It's playoffs have officially kicked off for some of you down near the bottom tier, and I'm excited to see what's coming up next. It's been a up and down roller coaster ride for a lot of us. Fantasy football has been crazier this year than I think ever. So man, just to have made it this far, there's still a long way to go. A lot of things we can all do, a lot of moves that can be made to change the outcome for your team this year. Jumping in to our Week 11, our first matchup we're going to cover is my matchup against Andrew. This is the 4 seed versus the 3 seed. I'm projected to win 129 to Andrew's 117. My team is going to be led by Kyler Murray, Miles Sanders, and James Robinson. To Andrew, dealing with a big bye week, losing Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill. His team is now relying on Alvin Kamara, Jared Goff, and Chase Claypool. Definitely not bad players, but definitely missing that big 1-2 punch with Mahomes and Hills, and Ridley too, also on a bye. I am the lucky one to play him this week of the year, and probably in a crucial match. This is the 4 seed versus the 3 seed. I need this win to really solidify myself as a playoff contender. Andrew needs this win to potentially get a playoff bye with that 1 or 2 seed on the line. Huge week for everyone this week. I'm going to just go on off the numbers, give myself Red Zone Kings as the favorite. And moving on, we have the battle of the newbies, the 2 new teams, the 2 new high-scoring members of our league are facing it off here in a crucial matchup in Week 11. This is Graz D. Destruidas, the number 7 seed, versus SoCal Gladiators, the 6 seed. That coveted 6 seed is the seed you need to at least make the playoffs. And Racine is the one holding the golden ticket. Again, Valerie and Mo, take that. Take it away from him. We shall see. And honestly, I think they're going to be able to pull it off this week. Projections have Yacine winning 123 to Valerie Mo's 112. But I love Dalvin Cook. You know, who wouldn't love Dalvin Cook, the highest scoring running back, maybe the number 1 fantasy player of the year. That guy's just been averaging astronomical, out of this world numbers. What a player. Good matchup. Every matchup is a good matchup. But yeah, Dalvin Cook, Drew Brees, and Mike Davis will be carrying it for Team Pritz. And for Yacine, he has Tom Brady, Josh Jacobs, and the best receiver in football, Davante Adams. It was a sweet matchup. Davante Adams was a sweet matchup against Jacksonville at home. That's gonna be. He's gonna do Davante Adams things for sure. I think Valerie and Mo are gonna be very fortunate to have Mike Davis, Christian McCaffrey, back on an injury protocol. Definitely a player to start this week. But even though I think projections have Yacine winning it, I'm going to lean for the upset here. I think Valerie and Mo can pull it off. I'm picking them as the upset wagon, the upset train to take down Yacine, take down the Gladiators in the Coliseum, and make their claim for that 6th seed. We'll see. But I'm picking them as the Week 11 favorites for this matchup. Moving on to matchup number 3. We have G's Bay Area, the team, going against Edwin's Shadow Band Big Ballers, the 5 seed versus the 2 seed. Oh, this is more of the high tier standings. But in here we have Edwin's team is going to be carried by Josh Allen, D-Hop, and Will Fuller. Yeah. I think he's got a few. Yep. Edwin has Zeke on a bye week and David Johnson injured. I think ruled out already. So Edwin making some waiver plays here. Seeing Jamal Williams and Gio Bernard at the running back. Right. This can be interesting. And G has Deshaun Watson, Cooper Kupp, and David Montgomery. Okay, we got some Monday night plays here for G. Looks like a sweet matchup for Cooper Kupp against Seattle. And Deshaun Watson's been lining it up against Cleveland. You can expect him to line it up too. I think G actually is the favorite to win this. Yeah, projections have G 116 to Edwin's 108. And, I think Edwin's going to need a lot of big games from some kind of dart throws like Jamal Williams or Gio Bernard against Pittsburgh. It's a rough start for him to even have a chance in this. Starting 2 Bengals players against that Pittsburgh defense in Pittsburgh. I think that's high risk, high reward play. If it hits, it's going to hit and keep you in it. But if it doesn't hit, I think it could cost you the win. So I think everyone's playing high stakes over here. I don't know if I can keep up on that table. I'm picking G to win it this week. Shaking up the top 2 standings. Let's see if G can pull it off. Moving on to our Week 4 matchup. We have... this is a big matchup, actually. We have the 8 seed versus the 9 seed. Manfred versus George. Both teams at 3 and 6. And both teams with points on the board. Manfred, start of the week. Nyheim Hines goes off. Has a career game on Thursday night. What a start there. And George, unfortunate performance by Tannehill and an okay performance by Henry. But down in the hole early. Manfred's team's going to be carried by Aaron Jones, Russell Wilson, and Tyler Lockett. This was before Thursday. I think Naeem Hines still might be a top 3 performance there. For George, he's going to be relying on Tannehill, Henry, and McLaurin. As far as projections, those were his highest scoring players, and 2 of them already played, and 2 of them already underperformed. For that reason, I think this is not going to be close. I think Manfred walks and takes this win, at least with this roster. But this is a huge game. I think one of these 2 teams won't make the playoffs. One of them might, and this week will be a crucial week to defining the difference. I highly recommend George, consider making some trades. You're going to win now. This is a good week for you. It's a big week for you, and a good week for you to consider making some moves. We have our trade deadline coming up soon, and it's a huge match for both these teams. But based off of the numbers and the starts, I have to go with Manfred as the favorite. And now, to our last matchup for Week 11, we have Silicon Valley 319ers going against Ricky's Lights Chimera Action, the 1 seed versus the 10 seed. Classic David versus Goliath. What's going to happen in this one? Right now, projections have Ricky 116 to Riley's 113. But if you look closely, Riley still hasn't started a wide receiver. Once he starts anyone, he'll have the edge projections-wise. But we'll see what each team has to say before this is all said and done. Riley's going to be relying on Aaron Rodgers, Stephon Diggs, DK Metcalf, and Ricky's highest 3 projected players are Lamar Jackson, Allen Robinson, and Darren Waller, the Walrus, Choo. Oh man, I think Ricky already proved he can pull off miracles, and for Ricky, he's in win now mode. Playoffs have already started for Ricky, and technically you still have a chance to make the playoffs. You just gotta win it out, man. Win out. And this week, it's gonna be a close week. You're gonna need a big game by Lamar Jackson on Sunday night, and maybe a miracle comeback by Allen Robinson on Monday night. But definitely, you're in it. If you're going to go down, this is not a bad team to go down with. Obviously, going against the number 1 seed. If you're Ricky, you just gotta throw it all. Leave nothing left on the field. For Riley, you gotta secure that top seed, and you're gonna need a big game from one of your guys. Consistently, it's either Diggs, Metcalf, and both of them have okay matchups. I wouldn't say they're favorite matchups. DK Metcalf, he has the Rams. It's going to be shadowed by Ramsey. And Stephon Diggs against Arizona is going to be shadowed by Peterson. Michael Thomas probably will be your best receiver of the week going against the Niners at home. Bye week of hitting you on this week. Todd Gurley is probably the one you're going to miss the most. Amari Cooper, probably not so much. But yeah, I think Riley's always going to be a 100 to 120 point team, I think, week in, week out. And I think this week, Ricky has the firepower to keep up. It's going to be a fun matchup to watch. And with that, I'm going to pick Ricky as the favorite to win. Just because I think Ricky's got some miracle blood in him. I don't know. Maybe I'm just still riding that high off of that crazy win last week. But I gotta go with Ricky to win that one. All right, guys. This was our Week 11 matchups. Thank you so much for everyone who got on Signal. Make sure to keep up with all the latest stuff there. It's a great place for us to talk, at least fantasy football. You should, whatever you guys want to talk about, talk smack, do what you do. Definitely want to bring up the fact that trade deadlines is ending in 2 weeks. And once that's done, no more trades. And so far, no trades this year. A little bit of a vanilla dry season. But I get it. If you got good players, they'll move them. But a lot of you guys, especially near the bottom of the standings, need to secure that playoff ticket. And this might be the week where this week or next week, we'll probably be your last two chances to make big moves to make that playoff run and top seed. Like Riley or Edwin. You guys are probably gonna make the playoffs. Maybe you want to secure a good playoff matchup with some good players on your team. It's when it comes to the playoffs, it's win or go home, and doesn't matter what your record is. When it's playoffs, that's it. It's all on the table, and it's been a heck of a year. It continues to be just so much fun to keep up with and fun to watch, fun to root for the underdog and see who can take down Riley, if anyone can take down Riley. But yeah. Before I say goodbye, make sure to pay your dues. Try to get your dues in before playoffs start. If you have any questions on how to do that, please contact me anytime. I'm here for y'all. And yeah, good luck this week. Set your lineup. Hope you guys are, having fun, just enjoying life. Get some sun. It's good times to be alive. And hope you all are having a great time out there. Take care. Peace out.